This is Tyler with Integrated Engineering. Today we're going to do a quick unboxing of our new carbon fiber cold air intake for the Mark II Audi TTS. First thing out of the box is our high gloss carbon fiber intake lid. Beautiful finish on that. It's going to look really nice in any engine bay. You might notice these large cutouts. Those are for our intake noise doors. More on those later. And the next piece out of there is this 5-inch velocity stack. This is a big part of the performance of the intake. You'll see that having this large inlet actually pulls air in from all sides equally through the center, down turning it to the stock intake size housing. Gives it accurate readings for the mass airflow sensor and increases the velocity all the way to the engine. For the velocity stack, you have a huge IE cone filter, 5 inches large. This is going to allow performance for any stage of car, and those both attach using a nice billet adapter that is CNC machined in-house and anodized black with a gasket. It makes a nice leak-free seal. Now, talking about those noise doors earlier, those look like these. They're nice brushed stainless anodized part. This is one of the really interesting unique features of these intake is you can have all the benefits of a closed air intake, and removing these will actually allow more noise for the turbocharger and intake air coming through. And one in the back and one in the front, you can remove one or both or leave them both in, and it just changes the volume of, again, the actual intake throttle noise and the different blow-off noises from the turbo. The whole thing actually attaches to the rest of the stock intaking to the turbo using a really nice reinforced silicone tube. That silicone hose is an exact fit, and since the intake itself is bolted down to the chassis and everything else is to the engine, you have engine movement. We have these really nice humps in here. This won't put any extra wear or tear on the silicone hose or the intake itself or stress any of the components of the engine, allowing some movement from natural engine movement from the mounts and whatnot. This will work great for stock mounts or if you have aftermarket mounts on the car as well. Included is also a nice stainless plate. This is a logo plate that installs on the intake, has the logo on it. It's a really nice look with the carbon fiber. And then of course we have all of our hardware to install the intake and assemble it, and then also hose clamps for the silicone hose and air filter. So I will go ahead and put all of this together and we'll take a look at what it looks like when it's fully assembled. And here's our final assembly all put together. Our engineers did a really good job of putting together a very nice looking piece. You can see I have our noise doors installed on both ends with the gaskets, all the way to our silicone. It's where the OE mass airflow sensor connects with our billet adapter. And the large 5-inch filter with the velocity stack. So we'll go ahead and put that all together on the car and see how it looks. Thanks for taking a look. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos in the future, and let us know your thoughts on our new TTS intake for the Mark II platform.